Welcome back, everybody. I'm Roy. This is Roy Remembers Games, and we have finally beaten Act 1. As of last episode, we've beaten Act 1 of Neverwinter Nights. Let's check our journal for what we have to do now. Not character sheet, no, map, journal, there we go. So we have three quests. We'll do Search for the Cult. Through your valiant efforts, the city of Neverwinter has been saved, and what citizens it has left have been spared the suffering of the Wailing Death. Dester, the man responsible for spreading the plague, did not act alone, however. He had substantial backing from a powerful and mysterious cult known only to be based somewhere north of Neverwinter. With the city's long quarantine lifted and her lover, Fenthic, hanged, Lady Arabeth has moved the base of her investigation to the township of Port Last, northernmost member of the Lord's Alliance. There, she has once again put out a call to adventurers to seek out the cult's corruption, wherever it may be. The cult's base must be discovered and its leaders brought to justice. Standing guard over Arabeth at the local mercenary barrack is Aaron Gend, a spy master in service of the Alliance. She has encouraged all adventurers to work closely with him in their ongoing search of the region. So, that. Arabeth's tale. Arabeth told you of how she became a paladin in the service of Tyr, and it is obvious that her faith in the god of justice has been shaken by recent events. We talked a lot with Arabeth last time. Henchman, we have Lanu, join your party. Yeah, okay, we don't have to worry about that one. I was trying to summon. I accidentally... Oh, okay. We summoned him. He's right there. I accidentally rested. I was trying to quick save, but I rested by accidentally an idiot. So I don't remember you, Bobby Not Glinkle.
Greetings to you. Forgive me for being so bold, but you are the one being called the Champion of Neverwinter, aren't you?
Yeah, that's me. How'd you know? My hypothesis was based upon your manner of dress and physical appearance, combined with the descriptions I had heard from those praising the man responsible for saving Neverwinter from the Wailing Death. Well, I wasn't acting alone. Arabeth and the other city guard did as much as I. Your modesty is admirable, but the facts cannot be denied. Others may have been involved, but everyone is in agreement that you played a particularly crucial role. I am Bodinock Glinkle, a gnome sorcerer from the island of Latan. I must confess that I am not surprised to find you here, Roy. When I heard Arabeth was recruiting people in aid of the search of the cult behind the Wailing Death, it was a simple logical leap to assume you would be among us. I was in Neverwinter to study the plague, its causes and effects, so that such a catastrophe might be prevented in the future. You may have discovered a cure for the plague and flushed out those behind it, Roy, but the process by which the Wailing Death was spawned has not yet been determined. I'm eager to solve that mystery, if only so such a horror can never be unleashed upon the world yet again. But that can only be accomplished if we first locate the cult. Have you heard any rumors about the cult since you first came here? I have heard people claiming the cult has a base in the plains to the south. Others insist there is undeniable evidence of the cult in the forest to the east. Still others swear the cult is hiding in the city of Luskan to the north. Obviously, such rumors and hearsay are of little value. I prefer to put my faith in hard empirical evidence. Evidence I can observe with my own two eyes. As yet, I have found no evidence I consider reliable. But you must have an opinion of where to start looking. I don't think you understand. Without the proper data to analyze my evaluation of the situation... Okay, one more time. Without the proper data to analyze my evaluation of the situation... What? I don't know how to read this. Without the proper data to analyze my evaluation of the situation result in a... So it seems like there should be like a comma in there, at least for speech as opposed to writing. So I'm going to read it like that. Without the proper data, to analyze my evaluation of the situation would result in a hypothesis with an unacceptable margin of error. Naturally, I have formed some preliminary theories, but if I were to venture any opinion on the matter, it would be nothing more than a complete and utter guess. So guess, Bobby Knock. Sometimes you've got to play a hunch. A hunch? You are a strange man, Roy. But I suppose if I was forced to make a guess, I would say we should start our search in the Neverwinter Wood to the southeast of Port Lass. Why there? Roots, herbs, and other flora grow in abundance in the forest, many of which can be used to heal a variety of illnesses. It is only logical to assume such plants can also be used to bring sickness and death. Plus, the woods are shunned by most civilized people. They believe they are haunted, making it a perfect place for a secret hideout or for a large group. The Neverwinter Wood seems to be the only place that provided the seclusions and the materials that would be necessary for the cult to bring about the Wailing Death. At least, that's my best guess. You seem to have some solid reasons for a guess. You're going to investigate the woods. I could use a sorcerer by my side. You seem to have some solid reasons for a guess. As I said, a preliminary hypothesis. However, I would not be surprised at all. I would not be surprised to find my theory about the Neverwinter Wood to be wrong. Are you going to investigate the woods? I'm an accomplished sorcerer, Roy. But I also have a realistic understanding of my own limitations. Surviving the wilds of this region alone would be a challenge that surpasses my capabilities. Besides, Erebeth has hired us so that we may serve and assist others who are more suited for heroism and great deeds. You are a well-known hero, Roy. If I were to accompany you, I'm certain my skills would be of some use. I could use a sorcerer at my side. Then I will be glad to join your cause, Roy. It is an honor to serve a hero such as you. Alright, now we got Bobby Knott. We are going to talk to him again like I just won his quest. Want to talk a while? Such a proponent of the free exchange of ideas. What is it you wish to know? I'd like to know a little more about you. As you know, I came from Lanton, an island renowned for its investigations and scientific advances. From that, you can rightly conclude that I myself am of an analytical and curious nature. You also know I am a sorcerer, and from that you can no doubt draw further conclusions. Though in all truth, my chosen profession is rather uncommon amongst the Lantanese culture. Why are sorcerers so uncommon? The mysteries of the arcane are not as eagerly sought out in my homeland as they are in other places. We have inventions to accomplish many of the things others rely on magic to perform. In my homeland, there is no shame attached to what I do. It is merely seen as unusual. Though I will admit it is not the future my father envisioned for me. I was his eldest son, and I suppose my father wanted me to follow in his footsteps. But flowers, plants, and gardens never held much interest for me. What was he? A druid? Druids worship nature, Roy. But we in Lanton seek to control and direct nature, to extract that which is useful and remove that which is harmful. Anatomy is a well-respected field in Lanton, and my father was one of the finest horticulturists on the island. His pioneering research in cross-pollination and grafting techniques was responsible for the creation of 26 unique species of plants. Because of my father's work, Lanton's agricultural years increased, and as did the island's supply of medicinal herbs, and the beauty and variety of our flower species is unparalleled anywhere on the mainland. Sounds like a great man. A finer gnome could not be found the length and breadth of Faerun, Roy. I suppose that is why I find the gulf that has grown between us so painful to accept. What do you mean? My father and I had a falling out. Please, Roy, this is difficult for me to speak of. I'm not sure I wish to discuss this with you right now. Perhaps later I'll be in a mood to speak more of my tale, but for now we should focus on your mission. The cult responsible for the Wailing Death must be found.
Is there something you need?
We need to talk, continue your story. Painful memory. Okay. Maybe if I share the tale with someone else, I can ease some of the pain and guilt I feel over what happened. It's a logical assumption, isn't it? What happened? My father's days of groundbreaking research in agronomy are behind him. He is an old man content to putter in his own garden, happily living out his days amongst his friends and family. But even so, he receives gifts of strange and exotic plants from the distant lands so that he can add them to his garden. It is said that in spring, when the flowers bloom, my father's yard is the most beautiful place in Lanton. It truly is his pride and joy. Let me guess, you destroyed the garden. I wish that had been the only consequences of my actions, Roy. My father asked me to tend his garden for a few weeks when he went to visit a friend on the other side of the island. Everything went well the first week. I found the work enjoyable enough, though hardly as stimulating as my sorcerer studies. I even came up with a more efficient watering system he could use on his plants. But his second week, I noticed the beginning of a rotweed infestation. Rotweed? I've never heard of it. Rotweed is a vile, noxious, crawling vine with a foul pungent odor. Unchecked, it will overrun any garden in a matter of weeks, choking the life from every other plant. Even worse, the roots release a powerful toxin into the earth, poisoning the soil, so nothing else will grow on the land for years. and like most unwanted garden guests, rotweed is virtually impossible to kill. So what'd you do? The only way to deal with the rotweed through fire is through fire applied directly to the vines. If you can make the fire hot enough, the flames will be absorbed into the plant and burn down the root, killing the weed. I still remember my father as a child using oil and torches to destroy a rotweed infestation. It's long and difficult work. The vine is resistant to fire, and it is difficult to make the flames hot enough to wither the roots. However, I had no such worries. I went out into the garden in the morning, the infestation had only just begun, and I had a secret weapon. After all, I was a sorcerer. With visions of how pleased my father would be at the efficiency of my methods, I approached the weed and unleashed a burning hands spell directly at the vine. That sounds dumb. That probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. Magic should... No, probably something went wrong, didn't it? I made the mistake of approaching the problem without all the necessary data. My actions were logical in context of my knowledge, but I was operating under a fatally flawed assumption. There was a reason my father used oil and torches to eliminate the infestation rather than sending for a local mage. Magical fire destroys rotweed, but the intense heat causes the plant to violently explode. The vine burst, spewing molten sap, and ignited everything it touched. The roots ignited in the earth, and columns of flame erupted from the soil, raining blazing bits of vegetation down all around me. Jeez, I actually do wish I could have been there. But were you hurt? Miraculously, I was unharmed by the conflagration, though the entire garden was soon ablaze, as was my father's house and the house of our neighbors on either side. No one was injured, and for that at least I am grateful, but by the time the fire brigade doused the flames, all three houses were in ruins, and my father's prize-winning garden was nothing but ash. I'm not going to say number one, which is basically saying you destroyed everything. That's horrible. It was an accident. You were only trying to help. You're supposed to look after the garden. No, we're going to number two. It was an accident, Bobby. You were only trying to help. Maybe an accident, Roy, but that does not change. That does nothing to mitigate the cost of the terrible tragedy. My father was a wealthy man, so he did not begrudge me the compensation he had to pay to his neighbors or the cost of replacing his own home, but his garden was utterly destroyed, and for that he has never forgiven me. Maybe someday I can make it up to him, Roy. Some gesture to heal the pain I've caused him. Please, I don't want to discuss this any longer. Memory's too painful. Perhaps later we'll talk to him again.
Is there something you need?
Talk for a while. Nope. Okay, we're good. We go back to Lonel.
I hope that you would return so
Yep. Okay, do you have a quest for me? Talk for a while. Why do you like being an adventurer? Always wanted to be an adventurer, Roy. I have a natural curiosity about everything and wanted to experience some things I read in a book. Okay, wrong button. But I am from Everska, home of the philosophers, mages, scholars, and students of mysteries. Adventurers' souls are few, and they are often looked down upon, except one. Who's that? Synth Lonorel was a handsome, charismatic, intelligent, adventurous archaeologist. He was respected within Eversk and other intellectual circles in places like Waterdeep. He was considered the most eligible bachelor in Everska. Your husband. Actually, I didn't like him at first. I was reading a text on an ancient race one night in the temple library. The author was writing about his adventures seeking lost relics and exotic, dangerous locals. I slammed the book on the table, calling the author a lying, pompous fool. Another elf was sitting in the chair near me, with his face in a book. He asked me what I was reading. I told him the name of the book, and he laughed. In my youthful arrogance, I went on to list the number of errors in the author's logic. Was it really that bad? When I finished, he had begun to refute every point I had made. I quickly discovered, Synth Lonorel. When I realized the mistake I had made, I screamed and ran from the room. Despite my blundering, I must have made an impression on him, for he pursued me from that day on. Eventually he won my heart, though only through an act that almost cost him his life. What did he do? Let us not talk of things right now. We must hunt down the cult responsible for the wailing death. Talk to her again. Talk for a while. Continue your story. You want to know more about Synth won my heart, Roy? I guess I could tell you of it. I couldn't face Synth since our embarrassing encounter. I had decided never to be near him again. Easier said than done when dealing with a daring adventure. One night, he scaled the 10-story wall of my parents' home and climbed in through the window. What? 10-story wall? Your parents must be rich. I'm saying that. Well, it's not 10 stories anymore. Not since the explosion. But that's a different story and not one I want to get into. As he began to quietly serenade me, I sat bolt upright in my bed and opened my mouth to scream. He jumped towards me to quiet me, but I didn't know it was him, so I brought my foot up and kicked him in the jaw. He stumbled backwards and out the balcony. I leapt up to continue my attack. When I got to the balcony, I saw his face in the moonlight. He was holding a jaw, his face wrinkled in pain. You mean you broke his jaw? I just bruised him, but it must have hurt a lot, because when I realized what I had done, I moved to help him, and he must have thought I was attacking again. He leapt over the edge of the balcony, since he didn't want to have to hurt me, to stop me, or so he said later. I thought he would fall and kill himself, so I ran over to stop him. He had grabbed the edge of the balcony floor between the rails and was trying to swing himself towards the lower terrace. I didn't see his fingers, though. Tell me you didn't. I stepped right onto his hand, causing him to slip off the edge. He managed to hang on with his left hand, though. Fearing he would die, I called on Sehane, presumably one of the gods, for the strength to save him. I felt power flow in my muscles and reached over the edge, grabbing his hand. I pulled, hearing a loud popping noise, and hauled him over the wall, dislocated shoulder and all. At least he survived. I don't think he was terribly thankful at first. He just lay on the balcony trying to hold his shoulder and rub his jaw. I was beginning to apologize, and he just kept begging me not to touch him. Finally, I got frustrated with his protests, and I grabbed his shoulder, popping it back into place, then cast a healing spell on him to relieve the pain. And that didn't kill him or turn him into a frog. Did he forgive you? I never gave him the chance to think about it. I helped him up, kissed him soundly, and then led him to my bed chambers and removed any thought of flight from his mind. Wait, what? You mean you... I'm sure you can fill in the details without my help. We were very close after that night, and we married a year later. That's too fast for elves, but whatever. Those are the happiest years of my life. I just wish they could have lasted. What do you mean? What happened? Can't talk about it right now. Memory's too unpleasant. Let us wailing death, blah, blah. Wanted to talk. Tell me more of your story. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do any of the stories for the other people. We wasted 16 minutes in dialogue. I just can't talk that much, to be quite honest. So let's talk to Aaron.
Hail, friend. You were instrumental in ridding Neverwinter of the wailing death, I understand. Allow me to congratulate you on a job well done. You have shown yourself to be possessed of remarkable courage and resourcefulness. That is fortuitous, for both these qualities will be needed if you are to complete your mission. But that is not how we should begin. I am known as Aaron Gann, and I have served our Lord Nasher for some time. Hopefully, I may be of similar use to you now.
Oh, excuse me. Pleased to meet you. My name is Roy Remembers.
Indeed. I know who you are. There are many who whisper your name right now, and it is my business to listen to them all.
Oh boy.
My place lies in the shadows. I have many eyes and ears throughout the northern lands, and it is my place to inform Lord Nasher where the Vipers lay in wait. If only I had foreseen the actions of this cult, I could have prevented the disaster. But these men move skillfully out of my sight and hearing. Instead of recriminating myself for my failure, I must do what I can to repair the damage. And that is to offer what information I have to you, so that you may find where this new nest of Vipers hides.
Yeah, this is going to be a long chapter.
Erebeth has informed you of where you must search, yes? She has told you of how you may root out these fiends?
She said you would explain the details.
Unearthing the cult will not be a simple task. What few whispers I have collected, however, have allowed me to narrow your search to this region. It is vital that the cult's exact location be found, and that we are certain any leads we discover are not attempts at deception. Erebeth will not be satisfied until we find at least 2 separate leads that point to the same locale. That is your task.
Oh boy.
I do know of one possible lead for you. There has been strange news regarding a series of caves that lie north of Port Last. Investigation may reveal the cult to be hidden there. If not, there are other avenues for you to investigate. The city of Luskan to the north, Neverwinter Wood to the east, and the wildlands of the South Road. I suggest, however, that looking into the caves first would still be your wisest choice.
All right, we're going to the caves first. Tell me about them.
The caves are in the hills to the north of Port Last, near the Green Griffin Inn. They have long been used by humanoid tribes of orcs, bugbears, and the like. They aren't usually a concern.
Oh, you know what? He belongs to that orc tribe, doesn't he? Well, we're not going to do his quest, so.
In recent months, however, I have received word that these various humanoid creatures have been raiding the roads south of Luskan.
Really?
This would not be unusual, except that the creatures now seem very organized and, I hear, are being led by humans.
Okay, that is odd.
This leads me to believe the cult may be involved. That will be for you to determine. Just keep this in mind. No matter what you find there, Erebeth will wish 2 firm leads on the cult's location before she will act. We cannot afford a mistake.
So really quickly, I guess I shouldn't say that I'm not going to do the Red Tigress quest. I think I'm going to do that off camera after this. So that way, when I open the journal next time for next episode, I can just read through everything and know what everyone will know what we're doing that way. It's just going to be easier.
Have you a question for me then, my friend?
Yeah, I want to know about the other places.
I will certainly tell you all I know about the other places you may need to search.
Tell me of Luskan.
Aye, a city of pirates and base villainy. The city itself will be closed to you now, but it will be worth your while to go in that direction anyway. You should seek out the humanoid caves by the Green Griffin.
Yeah, so why is
Their
Luskan
gates have been
closed?
sealed ever since the plague began in Neverwinter, I'm afraid. The city is quite anarchic. An outbreak there would be devastating indeed. I have been attempting to pull what strings I can to convince officials in Luskan that the plague is over, but I am having little luck so far. Before the gates closed, there were rumors of battles in the streets in Luskan. Who knows what transpires there? With luck, I will soon arrange you a way inside to investigate.
How do I reach
The
it?
road north will lead you along the coast and directly to the city's gates. As I said, getting into the city will be more of a problem than reaching it. I will attempt to remedy that as soon as possible.
All right, tell me what you know
It
of
is
the
known
city.
as the City of Sails, home to pirates and far worse ilk, and ruled by 5 high captains who maintain an uneasy balance of power.
That sounds like a fun place for a D&D campaign base.
True power, however, lies in the hands of the mages of the Arcane Brotherhood within the Host Tower. Even I know little of these men.
Probably oldest sin.
The city is powerful, anarchic, and dangerous. Luskan has challenged the Lord's alliance more than once. Be careful when you walk its streets, for many within see strangers as easy prey.
Why do you think the cultists might be in
Evil men
Luskan?
are common as coins in Luskan, my friend. This cult could walk the streets unnoticed and find many allies who would heed gold above all else. The fact that the city remains sealed even now that the plague... Additionally,
Oops.
I have been troubled by reports
Sorry.
of humanoid banditry taking place on the road between Neverwinter and Luskan. This is unusual, and while it may simply be caused by Luskan's ignorance, it should be investigated.
All right, other questions?
As you wish. I will
Tell me of the
certainly
Neverwinter
follow
Wood.
The deepest and most ancient woods of the north, my friend. It is filled with life both beautiful and dangerous, and is tended to by the Order of Druids.
Oh, great, druids. How do I get
Follow
there?
the road east of Port Last. The lands are wild and sparsely populated there. And when you reach the boundaries of the Great Forest, you will know.
What do you know about the
Like
place?
Neverwinter, the forest is warmed by the magically heated waters of the river that runs through it.
That's
It is a
neat.
grand and beautiful place, I am told. Few journey through its boundaries, however, as it is said that the wood has a life of its own and is unwelcoming to outsiders.
I
The
see.
druids of the wood, watched over by the archdruid Awen, are aware of all that passes within their charge.
Oh,
It is my hope that they can provide you aid.
didn't they provide the dryad earlier? Anyway, why do you think the cultists might be
The
there?
archdruid Awen has sent several letters to Lord Nasher as of late, begging for aid against some unknown force that
Okay.
assails the wood. Lord Nasher would have provided the help the archdruid required, but could not, due to the chaos within the city. Neverwinter must come first. Awen has sent no more messages in recent days,
Uh-oh.
and it is possible that the druids exist no more. The exact danger that was being faced was not explained. This cult may not even be involved. It may, however, so this may be an excellent avenue for you to search. Whatever
What do you know about the
Neverwinter,
place?
forest
Oh, we
few
did this.
journey through. The druids of the
We did
wood
that. Okay.
watched over by the archdruid
Other
as you wish.
places.
I will certainly
Tell me of
you
the
all
South
that
Road.
The road leads eventually home to Neverwinter. But before that lay many miles of wildlands, as well as the village of Charwood. The cult could hide
Charwood?
in many places there.
How do I
The
get there?
Southern Road is not so much a place you go to, my friend, as it is a route you take. It will lead you eventually to Neverwinter, but it is the region itself that concerns me.
All right, what do you know
Very
about it?
little. There has been little news from the village of Charwood for many years, I understand. It may have been deserted for all I can tell.
So we had to pass through this village to get here, and you're telling me to go back? How? Whatever, okay.
Ruins will be common, and it is said that other, stranger creatures may have made these wildlands their home. A powerful wizard is even said to have taken residence.
Okay, why do you think the
I
cultists
have
might be
no
there?
reports from this area. None. This disturbs me perhaps more than it should, as the cult could exist openly here, and I would not even know.
Okay.
I offer the South Road as a possibility mostly out of speculation, my friend. I simply would not wish to leave it out entirely, just in case my suspicions have good reason.
Alright, any other places?
I will certainly
Tell me
you
about
all I
Port
know about
Last.
the other there are locals who could tell you more of this town, my friend. My knowledge of it is limited.
I'm the spy master. I know everything there is to know. My knowledge is limited. Oh, okay. Why would it be possible to hire help here?
I am told there is a barracks for mercenaries within the settlement. If you desire to hire assistance, inquire there.
That's here. Think there
I
might be
did my
cult
best
activity
to
here?
investigate Port Last before we made our base here, my friend. But what you suggest is not impossible. There may have been things ongoing in this place which escaped my notice. An investigation on your part is not without merit.
Alright, cool. We'll go
May
now.
the luck of the gods be yours, my friend.
Okay, that was it. Let's go. Off we go. Finally, it only took us 20 minutes. Whoa, no, don't go in. Hi. Hello, sir. Or is it? No, okay, wrong. Hello, sir. Or is it my lord? I'm not very good at this. It's just that you look like an adventurer, and my pa and I could certainly use some help. Haven't you heard of me? Calm down. What seems to be the problem? Well, me and my pa, his name's Gerald. Everyone in Port Last knows him. We live on a farm just north of the town gates. There's lots of monsters that live in the hills around our farm. Normally they don't bother us too much, but lately they've been ambushing travelers in caravans and such, being real bold. They even went and kidnapped my mother while me and Pa were away from the farm last week. So my pa sent me to town to get help. Surely someone with authority want me to find your mother? We just need your help. All I ask is that you go and talk to my pa, Gerald. Nothing else. Yeah, I'll help. I did the voice wrong. I should have done it like a country accent. That would be great, my lord. I'm sure my pa would appreciate it. To get to our farm, you just need to head through the north gate and follow the road a bit. I'll stay here for now and find some more people to send to Pa until he calls me back. I'm sure you'll do the trick though. Just go talk to him. Okay. Map. Oh wow. Okay, let's actually look at the map. Alright, we'll zoom in. So from the top, we have the dock house, we have the temple, the Alliance Arm Inn, the mercenary barracks, we have the docks, we have the Cracked Anvil, ooh, Althor's house, Waven's Cottage, Ballard's Grove, the various roads, a bunch of houses with nothing on them, an outlying farm. There's a farm in the town? What? Why is there a farm in the town? That doesn't even make sense. Oh wait, I wanted the map open. Cat? Oh, cat is in my cat. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. That was so stupid. Alright. Alright, let's go exploring. Oh, a bunch of chickens. Rubble. Let's loot the rubble. Yeah, money. I have a lot of money. So there's a bunch of ox and cows. Hey, something. Oh, we can just go through here. What is this? A signpost. Explains the monument was built to commemorate the founding of Port Last. The eternal glowing light served to welcome visitors to the town. Yeah, that's nice and all. A loot bag. Thank you. It's locked. Everyone break it. Just shatter it. Just smash it.
I'm
There
all
we
done
go.
here.
Good job, everyone. We did it. Okay, everyone get out of the way now. There we go. We did that for a whopping 6 gold, everybody. Woo! Good job, us. Tag, you're it. You guys are running the wrong... What are you kids doing? All right. Oh, I got a line message. This is the thing. This is the thing. Don't get messages for 3 hours. Start recording. Surefire way to make myself suddenly very popular. All right, we're not gonna explore the town right now. We'll do it later. We've talked to too many people and everything so far that I don't feel it's. I mean, I know it's better to do this, but we haven't done any combat or anything. It's just all been dialogue and me talking, and a wand of negative energy. Cool. And really, we should do something a little bit more than that. So let's go north. Okay. We'll talk to you really quickly. Who are you?
Well, hello, sir. I don't recognize you. You must be new in these parts.
What is an adventurous fellow like you doing in a crap town like this? I didn't think it was such a bad place. What's your name anyway? You haven't got to know it yet. Once you spend some time here, you'll really hate it. My name is Sheldressa. Sheldrisa. What's yours? Roy, could you answer some of my questions? Would be happy to answer any questions you might have. I know pretty much everything that goes on in town. Not that there's much to know. Anything about a cult working in the area? Cult? Huh. Wish something so exciting happened in Port Blast. I'm so bored. Anything unusual going on in town? In this town, I just told you, nothing ever happens. You know where I can find a job. Job here in town. Father's Mater Kendrick. Do know one job. Prisoner break at Waterdeep. And my father is offering huge reward for anyone who can hunt down the escaped criminals. Waterdeep is so far south. It's like so much farther south than Neverwinter. Tell you this because the job will help us. I mean, you escape the boring clutches of the town. What is it that you hate so much? Small town, small-minded people. If I have to stare on a grumpy old maid with nothing to enjoy in life. A young woman with a sharp mind needs adventure and a powerful man to protect her. Okay, I hope this is a quest. What do you need? Comforting, desire, wealth, and power. Can't believe I'm being so open with you. Make my head spin. I feel so overwhelmed just being close to you. So what do you think? Would you have room for a determined young woman to follow you and assist you? We're gonna go with number 4. I quick saved. I don't have any. You lend me 1,000 gold so I could get some. I am not giving you that much. I'll never want to see your face again. Can I talk to you again?
I told you I never want to see you again.
Yeah,
Go away.
I think we made the right decision. Someone please tell me what that's all about. What is this? What is this? I know I said we're not going to talk to anybody, but I guess I lied. I'm sorry. There's too many interesting things.
Victory will be ours.
Okay. Good thing there's no police or guards or anything.
Takasi. Oh, excuse my Elvic.
Oh, no, you can't break it, can you? We'll go get what's his name later. Well, I don't remember his name. Whatever. Anyway, you.
Welcome to the shop, as I like to say. I am Eltura Subtil.
What do you sell? Only the finest assortment of magical goods. You'll find nothing better. Can I see your merchandise? I don't show my wares and valuable goods to just anyone who's curious to have a look. You must give me a magical reagent. Do you have anything that might interest me? Yes. Which reagent do you have? Excuse me. Skeleton knuckle. They'll do quite well. Take a look at what you have to offer then, shall we? I think I have 1,000,000 skeleton knuckles. So, ooh. What is this? Special properties, damage reduction, soak +1, soak 5 damage. What? That's so good. What do I have? Fire resist. That's garbage in comparison. Greater Battle Robe. What is that? +2 AC versus evil. Low light purple. Skill concentration, spellcraft, spell resistance 14. Holy cow. Mage's Battle Robe. What is this? Concentration. This is not good. Okay, do I get the Adventurer's Robe? Or I think I'm going to get the Greater Battle Robe. Pretty sure I'm going to get the Greater Battle Robe. Boots of Striding. Constitution +2. Holy what? Okay, the cat noise really does need to stop. Bracers of Armor. What do I have? Concentration. You have weapons too? Yeah, we're just going to take a look. Crossbow +1. You got some stuff. None of it is super useful. Scrolls and potions, you're definitely going to have a lot. Wands. Rings. Miscellaneous healer's kit. Okay, here's what we're going to do. And now we'll buy the Mage's Battle Robe. Did I buy it? I don't think I bought it. Oh, it costs 3,000. I have more than enough. There we go. Now I can equip it. Just can't equip it directly. Yeah, okay, cool. That was awesome. Oh, she has a second page even. Greater Battle Robe, Cloak of Protection, Cloak of Fortification, Nymph Cloak? What does that mean? Charisma +2. That's useful. Actually, that's very useful, but anyway. Alright, let's go. We're done here. That was great. That was really good. I wonder what this is. What is this? Oh, this is probably the, where am I now? Whoa, this was not expected. Where am I? But for real though. There's nothing here. What is this place? I should probably talk to the dude, shouldn't I? I don't actually.
All right, dear. I'm getting to it.
Can we? No, we can't break the chest. Boar, please.
All right, dear. I'm getting to it.
Yeah, we're not gonna do this. We'll come back with Tommy later. I'm gonna talk to the guy, and then I promise we're leaving. Promise. Probably.
Greetings.
Books. Go use it on no time to talk to them. Eleonora will tell you all, right? Eleonora is probably the lady outside. Yeah, okay, I need to talk to her then.
Welcome to the shop, as I like to say.
You must be well spirit questions, see what I can figure out. Looking for work, do you have any? I intend to have a task. You do you have to feel about recovering some old tomes for me? Good, tell me more. Scattered about the region are 5 tomes of ancient Immersk. Immersk? Okay, I want you to find these tomes and return them here to me. If you do this, then I'll reward you far beyond the value of the books. Of that you can be certain. 5 tomes I want you to find in the tomes of Residence, Life, Death, Ice, and Fire. Where could the Tome of Fire be? Tricky one. It's far to the south. Cannot be more specific. Sense of the tome, Clearwood. No, not why. What realm? Resist my scrying. If it were anywhere else, I think I could locate it. What about the Tome of Ice? Near here to the south, you'll find a tower. Within the tower, you'll find the Tome of Ice. The owner of the tower is a powerful wizard in its own right, and you should be cautious in your approach. Tome of Life. Possession, Brother Taurus, a member of the Arcane Brotherhood. Plan to buy it from him, died before I had the chance. Checked around when he's dead, but I think it wasn't amongst his personal possessions. The only place I haven't searched yet is a tomb. I simply haven't had the time. Who are the Arcane Brotherhood? Can't be serious, you don't know the Arcane Brotherhood. They are located in Luskin, true power in that city. Ruthless tactics are infamous, and the only thing that stopped them major expansion is constant infighting and bickering they do. Where's his tomb? Wealthy and powerful, I mentioned his tomb, his own mausoleum outside the walls of Luskin. Just be careful, Brother Taurus is a powerful wizard, might have some deadly traps or guardians protecting it. Tome of Life, okay, I did this one. Tome of Death. Like the Tome of Fire, my scrying tells me the Tome of Death along a dark road into the Clearwood. Region is impervious to my efforts. Learned about the time of residence. Shown that it is originally located east Neverwinter Woods. Neverwinter Woods, a clue or two will reveal itself. Okay, ask you some questions. Okay, we're good. Is it becoming night? Oh, it's night now. Neat. Journal. Yeah, so we have a bunch of new things. Bobby Knocker's Tale, In Search of the Colt, North Road, Gerald's Wife, Fort Last, 5 Tomes of Iskmask, Ishkmarsh, I can't words. I just can't words. Port Last Mercenary. Alright, we're doing it. We're doing it, everybody. We're going through the gates. Finally. The Northern Road. Are you Gerald? Yeah, hey Gerald, how are you? Don't mind me.
Hello there. I'd warn you to be careful of danger near these roads. You look like you can handle yourself, but better safe than sorry. Listen to old Gerald then and watch out.
Alright. Your girl, your son mentioned you. He did, didn't he? He did he? He's a fine lad, he is. I expect then that you're some manner of adventurer that he thought could help us, eh? Oh, if you're saying I, then it's going to be like, you know what, screw it, I'm not going to do it. What kind of help do you need? Well, now, that's a bit of a tale. I'm surprised the boy didn't fill you in. The hills in this area are home to creatures of all sorts, bugbears, goblins, and the like. Normally, they don't trouble us much. Since Luskins stop patrolling the area, mind you, they become plenty brave. For weeks now, they've been attacking anyone passing through these parts. Attacked the farm a few times, too. When they made off with my wife. Figure it's all Dear Gab's doing. Darn ogre will get what's coming to him one way or another, I swear it. So what's this about your wife? Leia's her name. She was taken to the farm one evening when the boy and I were out scouting the hills. Nothing we could have done about it. Them creatures have never shown any interest in Tycan folk before, and not even sure what they would, why they should start now. Dear Gab's probably behind it for sure, though. I can only pray that she's alright, yet I'll get her back somehow. Then that ogre will pay for the grief he's caused. Who's Dergab? An ogre mage, rather cunning sort, who's decided he's just a critter to lead all these other monsters. Now, how he got into his head, I haven't a clue, but from what I can tell, he's gone and built himself an army. What he intends to do with it scares me just a little. I went and set a warning off to my old friend Aaron again, but I haven't heard back from him yet. I suppose he got more important things on his plate right now, all things considered. You know Aaron? I do, old friend, like I said. You don't think I spent my whole life a farmer, do you? Ha! We all settle down someday, lad. In my younger days, I'd go into those caves and find Leia for myself. I wish I could. As it stands, I'll have to wait for some young adventurer to take up the task for me. What's the name? Why would Luskin... Okay, press the wrong button. Why would Luskin stop patrolling? I haven't heard since Neverwinter's plague. Luskin's gone and shut their walls up tight. No one goes in, no one comes out. Never liked their soldiers much, like bandits sometimes the way they act, but they stop patrolling, however. It makes you realize the worst things they keep in check. Luskin was keeping order. Dergab would never have gotten his head to make the move. My wife would still be here. Yeah, I'll help. Maybe you could. At that, I can reward you for what it's, if that's what you're keen for. Warn you, though, you won't be the first adventurer to head in the hills. There have been other adventurers. A few have passed this way and headed in the hills to check out creatures for themselves. None have returned, I'm afraid to say. What kind of reward are we talking? I haven't much left in my adventuring days. If you have it, offer what gold I have, though. Some proof of what happened to my wife, or better yet, to have her return. I'll also gold for Dergab's head, to know for sure if I'm pestering anyone in these parts. No, it's not much. Chances are Dergab will have plenty of loot himself. Alright, I'll look into it as soon as I can. Find my wife for bringing me proof of what happened to her, and bring Dergab's head. Either would be a great service. Alright, give me 1 second now.
Wow! They told me you had a fine face, but gosh, you're the hero of Neverwinter. That much is sure.
Where did you come from? You're Solomon? What? Are you what are you? Oh, you're a halfling. Oh, I don't like halflings. What do you wish exactly? I suppose I should know for sure that you are who I think you are. I don't want to make a mistake after all. I'm Roy. Why do you ask? Really? You are actually Roy Remembers then? Yes, that's me. So you're the Roy Remembers from Neverwinter. Yes? The heroes to save the city. You do look the part, but I must be sure. So far as I know, there is only one Roy remembers. Did you cure the plague? I mean, were you the one rounding up all the reagents and everything? It was a group effort, but yes, I was involved. Is it true then there was a cult behind the plague then? The cult had fabricated it? That's the details I heard. I don't know many details. Isn't that awful? Who would ever do such a thing? I suppose they're looking for the cultist then, with a paladin of Lord Nasher. Yes, I'm working with her. What about Aaron Genn, the spy master? Is he trying to coordinate the search? This seems to be an excessive amount of questions. I guess I did get carried away. Certainly are who you say you are, after all. I'm sorry, I just wanted to make sure it was really you. I want to thank you. I have family in Neverwinter, and you saved their lives when you cured the plague. I want to give you this ring as a token of my gratitude. No, keep it. I don't need it. This is weird. This is not the Alliance Arms Inn. This is not the Alliance Arms Inn. No, I don't need it. It's a very nice ring. Please take it. So I want to find you after all. Why don't you give me something more? Gold I have on me. Yeah, I'm ditching the ring. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, it's probably in here. No, maybe it's in here. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, the gem... Can I not? Oh, there we go. There's Bobby Knocker's gem. Where's the... Something tells me... Solomon... Can I drop it? Yeah, I don't want it. It's just gonna go there. It's just gonna go there. Alrighty. We got a bunch of chickens to the left. Yeah, finally we can do some exploring. Exploring. Finally, it only took me forever. Wow, dude, your farm's big, man. Oh, look at this. Yeah, okay, I might need to reinstall this game on my SSD. Because I can't... I hate playing games that jump and lag like this. It's really frustrating. I'll definitely be back to you, so I'm going to ignore that chest for now. Like... I don't know, it really sucks. Like that frame lag. That's because... Okay, well, we're just going to shoot this. Come on, everyone. You're supposed to not attack me. Oh, like, this is the reason we have... This is the reason we have a party. We have a party so that I don't die. Also, I realize I have so many potions that I might as well just start using the potions, honestly. Okay. But yeah, I might reinstall the game on my SSD. I have 2 external drives. Actually, I have like 4 external drives, but only 2 are plugged in right now. And I think it's reading from those is the problem for why I get this sudden lag. A shrub. Well, that's not a suspicious shrub. Fenberries. Okay, yeah, sure, I'll take your fenberries. A rundown or unfinished tower thing. 14 meager gold. I love how I have 27,000 gold. I have so much money. Oh, I had 27,000 gold. How much do I have now? 24,000. That's right, because I bought the Battle Mage's robe. There's a port? Why did my boar get unsummoned? Did it die? It must have died. Okay, which way does east go? East, Neverwinter Wood. West, Port Last, and the Green Griffin Inn. Then we'll go north. Let's just explore this whole area. Let's also pick up my timer and put it on the thing. A sign. A sign for the Port Last Mines. We can go up here. Neat. I didn't realize this was going to be a thing. Oh, okay. Nothing. It's a weird, really weird boundary, honestly, but whatever. Alright, yeah, my mic is super sensitive right now. I don't think it normally picks up all my breathing and stuff like it is right now. And it's picking up the clicking that I'm making from the mouse. I find that really odd. I know I don't have the best, like, pop filter. Or filter for these kind of things. And I'm not the best with, figuring out, audio-visual stuff. So I do apologize for any of that. Yeah, please accept my apology. But yes, we locked the crate. How do you lock a crate? What? Did it? Come on. Come on, camera. What is this? A sling +1? Yeah, I'll sell it. We won't go in here yet. We'll finish exploring. No. We're just gonna... No, we'll finish exploring. Screw it. Yeah, so please forgive me for that. Or if anybody has any advice, it might be just... I just need a condenser mic or a different kind of microphone. This is more like a stage mic that I'm using, to be quite honest. It's very cheap. It came with everything. Makes my voice quality relatively good, but it doesn't... okay, well, if I hit the wire, we're definitely gonna get bumps. But it doesn't, like, make... You know, it could be better, basically, is where I'm going with this. Alright, we killed the boar in one shot. Good job, everyone. We did the thing. Alright, we're going for goblins. Okay, we just one-shot the goblins. I don't understand. One, I don't understand how Cat got injured. Two, I don't understand why I'm just one-shotting these things. It's very odd to me. Oh, don't tell me I could have gone this way. Okay, I couldn't have. Good. I was like, no, please. What do we have here too? There's another cave. So there's the mines and the cave, and we got a boar over here.
Time to die!
Near death. Very good. We're gonna come back. So, wait, how do I get up here? Crag cats? What the heck does that mean? I don't know. There's something up there though. Well, in any case, let's go back around. These weren't here a minute ago? Did they really just spawn? I don't know. Whatever. Hey, Lana, you want to heal me? So it seems goblins basically die in one hit. Interesting. Okay, some arrows and fire agate. And some gold. That's my boar. I'm not worried about my boar. Did I loot the garbage? I looted the garbage already. We're gonna go in here in a second. Let's go up here first. Oh, you know what? They were probably from up here. Those goblins. Okay, hi. I don't think... Ooh, many goblins. Alright. Alright, we got most of them. Yeah, how do we get up there? This is neat. This is a new This is new. This is interesting. Oh, we do it like this. Okay, cool. Let's go do that really quickly, everyone. Come on, go loot the garbage, please. It's a potion of lore. Very useful. Very useful potion of lore. Alright, I'm just gonna click. Sometimes clicking is easier than actually using WASD to move, because the game derps really hard. Like, it needs you to walk. Like, you can't just turn around. You can't rotate. The game needs you to, like, move in a big circle. If that makes sense. Okay. That was weird, but whatever. Alright, we have 3 caves here. Let's go in this one first. We can actually rest. We're going to rest first, so. We'll rest, go in the cave, and we have about 5 minutes, and we'll figure out what's going on. I love the ambient sounds. I really do wish there's a little bit more music, but I love the ambient sounds. They're great. Alright, we're going to the cave now. Let's go. Do the thing. Do the caving. We do the spelunking. Bugbear caves. That was very sudden. Alright. Alright. So they're really weak. How am I... Why is my health low again? Did I get hit right when we entered? I must have. Come on. Give me. Pile of stones. Okay, I can't do anything with pile of stones. Apparently. Or I'm in combat. One or the other. I'm not sure. Let's check again. Yeah, I was in combat. I got a quartz crystal. Cool. 1 gold piece. Awesome. Awesome. Something over here? Nothing over there. Alright. Well, so far a little lackluster, but that's alright. And burning hands for sure. Ooh. Come on, burning hands. Oh, it's such a good... I'm not sure why you're on the ground. No, I'm not sure what just happened there. 29 arrows, mostly useless. Cool. A loot bag. Potion of lore, mostly useless.
Takasi! Oh, excuse my Elvin.
Oh, it's an actual bag, I see. Yeah, okay, we can't do anything. Alright, and we're not going to bother with the crate. Because it's going to blow us into smithereens. We will die. We'll come around the corner here. More bugbears.
Time to die!
A bugbear hero. Ooh. I'm interested in why all of these... Oh, a shaman too. Oof. Why they're so weak. For being Act 2, it's very strange that they're giving me enemies that are like the same kind of enemy, not the same kind of enemies, the same strength as when we first started playing the game. It's very odd. I should quick save more. I should actually quick save a lot more, because I'm likely to click something and then, you know, murk myself. And die. No, don't release the beasties. It's too late. He didn't release the beasties. We aggroed him before he could do that. Are you attacking... You're attacking the wolf. Oh, okay, we're actually going to get the wolf killed. I guess. Interesting. Yeah, I'll pull the lever. Thank you, everyone. Actually attacking the thing. Oh, Boar is gonna die, not Boar. Okay, the pack leader is very strong. The pack leader is very strong. Please kill it. Thank you. Oh, I missed with the crossbow. There we go. Good job, everyone. We did the thing. All right, I'm gonna loot these stones, and then I'm gonna loot that corpse over there, and then I'm gonna save, and then we're done with episode 20 of Neverwinter Nights. This is gonna be a 60 episode series. I'm already feeling it. I love it. All right, we're gonna go out here. Alrighty. Yeah. Thank you all for joining me today. For people who did join, at least. Obviously, I can't thank people who aren't here. So I digress. Whatever. Anyway, this has been episode 20 of Neverwinter Nights. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any tips or anything at all for me to be better at this, let me know. I enjoy playing games. I really enjoy watching people play games blind. So that's why I'm doing this, right? I feel like other people enjoy the same thing. Also, I think it's something that's good to just have on in the background. But I digress. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. And I look forward to seeing all of you next time. So, yeah. Have a good day, everyone. Stay safe.